Welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Does your family have a computer? Have you ever wondered how those things work? When I was a kid, computers were still kind of a new thing. Well, at least computers that you could put in your house. See, for a long time, computers were so big, they might fill up an entire room. And back then, they did a lot less than computers can do now. I bet you're listening to Curious Kids Every Day on some kind of computer right now. Phones are basically just small computers with a screen. Did you know that video game systems are computers too? Computers are all around us. Have you ever wondered, how do all of these computers work? Well, computers are basically giant, super fast thinkers, kind of like a brain. But instead of thinking with words or pictures, they think with tiny electrical signals, just zeros and ones. Every picture, sound, word, and game you see or hear on a computer is made by combining long strings of zeros and ones. Imagine flipping a light switch on and off really fast. On could be 1 and off could be 0. That's sort of what's happening with a computer, but at lightning speed. Inside a computer, there's something called a processor. It's kind of like the brain of the computer. And its job is to follow billions of tiny instructions every second. It's like giving a robot a huge list of yes or no questions to answer super fast. How fast can you ask a question? Here, try to say this. Say, "Robot, can I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?" But say it as fast as you can. Let's see how fast I can say it. "Robot, can I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?" Can you say it as fast as that? Okay, now try to ask the robot for some milk really fast. You sound silly. Now ask for a cookie really fast. Okay, now imagine asking a robot billions of questions every single second. That's what a computer does. And guess what? All of this happens because of teeny tiny parts inside called transistors. Some computers have billions of them packed inside a piece smaller than your fingernail. Computers keep getting more and more powerful, and they can make them smaller and smaller. Did you know the very first electronic calculator was so big that it could take up an entire desk? You couldn't exactly carry it around in your backpack. All right, ready for some fun? Let's jump into our games. Let's have a quiz about what we learned about computers. What two numbers do computers use to send messages? Remember, there were two numbers we talked about. That's right, 0 and 1. What is a computer's brain called? That's a tough one. I'll give you a couple of options. Was it the refrigerator or the processor? That's right. It's the processor. Its job is to follow billions of tiny instructions every second. Last question. Was the first calculator big or small? Yeah, it was really big, the size of a desk. All right, can you answer this riddle? I have keys, but no doors. I have space, but no room. You can enter, but you can't go outside. What am I? I have keys, but no doors. I have space, but no room. You can enter, but you can't go outside. What am I? It's a keyboard. It has keys, including a space key and an enter key. True or false? Computers can only think in zeros and twos. False. Computers think in zeros and ones. True or false? The first computers could fit in your pocket. False. They were huge. True or false? Computers keep getting more and more powerful and smaller. That is true. Okay, let's see if you can guess these computer sounds. Here's the first one. I'll give you a hint. It's inside the computer and it keeps things cool. Yep, that's a computer fan. Here's the next one. Your hint is you press these to type words. Yep, it's a keyboard. Okay, one more. Listen to this. Here's your hint. You move this around with your hand. Yep, it's a computer mouse. That's it for today. Now we know a little bit more about computers. I wonder what kind of question we'll ask tomorrow. Well, until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And for all the grown-ups listening, please visit CuriousKidsEveryday.com to get a free printable with activity ideas that don't involve screens. Those are the best kinds of adventures to have. That's CuriousKidsEveryday.com.